GameStop was always one of those cherished places in the world, and more commonly America, that always delivered what was promised, and that was always buying, selling, and trading video games. Unlike all those other stores back then like Walmart or Best Buy, GameStop only sold video games, and of course when video games were getting more advanced. In the 90s and early 2000s, video games were making their way in history as landmark consoles like the SNES, N64, and the Game Gear to the Sega Dreamcast were the biggest console kings on the market, making many people like me be excited to experience playing well-made video games for the first time. I could even say that the great majority of people watching this video had the first console or handheld that belonged to Nintendo Corporation or Sega. Everyone else grew with PlayStation or Xbox. A decade after the first console war ended and the PC master race begun, GameStop during 2016 was in their first stages of collapse because it didn't want to evolve with the rest of the world or just couldn't compete. If you wanted to buy a game, now you could just go to Best Buy, Target, or Walmart and just pick it up. If you wanted to buy a console or handheld, you go to Walmart, Target, or just go online for both the game and the console. GameStop is very tiny compared to the big league companies, so if GameStop went digital, it wouldn't work at all. Also, GameStop has terrible employees that manipulate kids for their money. The employees are forced to sell used products instead of the new ones on display, and the customers are pushed to get power-up cards instead of just getting the game they wanted. It's all the reason GameStop will fall behind harder than they did 5 years ago. GameStop is most likely to suffer closing down like Toys R Us that went down the same way. The stocks for GameStop are so low that 2018 is sadly GameStop's final year of business. It's either they shut down operation or get bought by some other company. If you have any thoughts on how GameStop could recover from this shithole, leave a comment down below, and I'm out. Peace.
Long ribs at the top and we can't quit. Whole crew stay go bitch, rock black J's, black socks, black mask, black blocks, white rims, no white rocks, push white bricks, no white rocks. Simple south in the